Thank you for joining us on Republic TV. You're watching The Burning Story, The Burning Question at 8 p.m. For the last 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, Republic TV has been, and the Republic Media Network has been investigating the truth about what happened in Sandeshkhali in West Bengal. The truth we have been reporting for the last 2 weeks, and we have faced several attacks from the Mamata Banerjee-led government. Last evening, our Republic Bangla reporter Santu Pan was arrested. Those pictures have been playing out for the last 24 hours non-stop on the Republic Media Network. Santu Pan continues to be in custody. In fact, Mamata Banerjee wanted 10 days custody of a reporter who was just doing his job last evening. He's been sent to 3 days of police custody. And we here at Republic Media Network have been subject to political attacks ever since we launched. We have faced those attacks in the last few years head-on, and each time we have won. And we will once again win against the Mamata Banerjee government. Here are the headlines on the burning question this evening. Mamata Banerjee sends Republic reporter Santu Pan to 3-day police custody. Republic continues to fight for justice. Arrested for exposing crimes in Sandeshkhali, Republic Bangla reporter Santu Pan alleges torture in custody. Anger spills on the streets. Massive protests erupt after Mamata Banerjee's clear attempt to crush free media. Calcutta High Court hits out at Mamata Banerjee government for Shahjahan backing, asks Mafia Don to surrender.
A constitutional breakdown hai. Judiciary is the main pillar of the constitution. They are disobeying judiciary, challenging our constitution.
West Bengal leader of opposition Shwendu Adhikari is in Sandeshkhali, demands president's rule as situation escalates.
शराब पिए, नाच रहा है, डांस कर रहा है, नशे में।
Rahul Gandhi stokes a fresh controversy with Kashi insult, says youth there in Kashi are always intoxicated. Big win for Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress Party. Supreme Court declares Aam Aadmi Party candidate as the new Chandigarh mayor. Santu Pan continues to be in custody. Mamata Banerjee has ensured that Santu Pan, our reporter, the Republic Bangla reporter, has been sent to police custody. She wants custody of him for 10 days. He's been sent to custody for 3 days. And across the country, ladies and gentlemen, we've been getting in messages of support from you, the viewer, from different journalists, from different bodies across the country. There were protests also seen today. Journalists protesting in different parts of the country. And there is support growing for the Republic Media Network and anger growing against the Mamata Banerjee government for what she's tried to do. One, by hiding the truth about Sandeshkhali. Two, by attacking everyone who's questioning her. And three, by arresting members of the Republic Media Network. Santu Pan is in custody this evening. Here's where we stand today, a short story.
What you just saw on your screen was Republic Bangla reporter Santu Pan's illegal arrest in Sandeshkhali last night. Rattled by our expose on Sandeshkhali, Mamata government continues her bid to muzzle our voice.
কিচ্ছু ধামাচাপা দেওয়া যাবে না। আমরা লড়াই করছি চোখের চোখ রেখে। গোটা বাংলার মানুষ দেখছে। গোটা বাংলা।
It didn't only stop at that. Later today, our reporter was sent to 3-day police custody. Following the news break, Republic Media Network's editor-in-chief Arnab Goswami sent a strong message to CM Mamata.
Well, I just am completely appalled. I am shocked beyond words at what Mamata Banerjee is doing. I cannot believe that Mamata Banerjee has lost control so much. I cannot believe that she's so weak. I cannot believe that she's so desperate. I cannot believe that she's so much without options, that she has told her police that they must demand that my reporter stay in jail for 10 days, which means he will be tortured for 10 days, which means physically and emotionally he will be scarred for 10 days. But we are going to fight you, Mamata Banerjee, because Mamata Banerjee's decision to seek police custody for 10 days, I'm sure the courts are not going to uphold this, because this is not just discriminatory. It is completely beyond belief that a chief minister will fall down to this level, that a chief minister will stoop to this level, where a chief minister will say that instead of corrective action, she is demanding that my reporter Santu Pan should be in jail for 10 days. What does this prove? This proves that she is extremely nervous, she is extremely weak. But I also want to share right now, on this Tuesday afternoon, that we are sending 5 more crew, 15 more personnel to Sandeshkhali. Mamata Banerjee should be very afraid.
The message: Republic will not bow down to any kind of intimidation. Mamata's decision to arrest the media is attracting nationwide outrage as people come out in swarming support of Republic.
Mamata police, hi, hi. Chor Mamata, hi, hi. Shahjahan को अरेस्ट क्यों नहीं किया? जवाब चाहिए, जवाब दो.
And why the crackdown on a media network which is fair, factual, and fearless. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Charu Pragya, spokesperson BJP, joining us on the debate. Brinda Adige, women's activist, joining us live from Bengaluru. Jaideep Mazumdar, associate editor, Swarajya, will be joining us live. Professor Manojit Mandal leans towards the Trinamool Congress. Anubrata Roy, political analyst, live from Kolkata, also leans towards the Trinamool Congress. Professor Manojit Mandal, I'll start with you. History will tell you that every time there is such an arrest, the only ones that lose, Manojit, are the politicians. And let me tell you that your state government will lose once again in this case. You've made a mistake.
I believe you are one of the very few sensible journalists in your concern. Please report the story to the country on what charges this person was arrested. You have the FIR. Please narrate this first. On what charges he was arrested? He was arrested on the charges of molestation.
Please.
He was arrested on the charges of molestation. Which was specifically lodged by a woman. Please,
everyone has seen how he was picked up, Manojit.
Hang on. You are talking about
everyone has seen how he was arrested. Stop making up charges. Stop making up charges on live television.
2 minutes back, Niranjan, I pity you. Why go? 2 minutes back, you are talking about muddling voice.
No, I pity you. I pity you. I pity you, Manojit. I pity you because you come here. You have no. I pity you because you have you gather all the courage to come here and make up some nonsense about molestation on live television. I pity you because you and your entire police force
show me the FIR.
Shamefully haven't been able to find Shahjahan. Even the court says you have been unable and you have failed as a state to arrest Shahjahan. So please stop giving sermons on live TV. Charu Pragya. Nonsense about molestation. Please stop making up, cooking up charges. You know, the last time a government tried to do that, they fell into pieces. They broke into pieces in Maharashtra.
Charu Pragya. You did not. No, hang on. No, I'll quit the show because
Amazing how you make up such charges, Charu.
Thanking Republic for taking the lead on an issue as sensitive as this. I understand you're doing this, your reporters are doing this at great personal peril. So much so that one of them is behind bars as we are speaking. So I'm thankful to you. On behalf of the entire nation, I thank Team Republic and Arnab for doing this. See, the fact is that it's a great travesty to justice, the way the TMC spokespersons even till now continue to behave. NCW in its written report says that there has been a continuing distressing pattern of negligence from the side of the government in West Bengal, whether it is post-poll violence or the Sandeshkhali issue. Any issue which concerns women has been buried by a woman chief minister. That's the saddest thing. The woman chief minister, the only woman chief minister in the country, actually treats women like they do not matter. The women of Sandeshkhali were written off completely by her in the assembly. Without an investigation, she was giving a clean check to Sheikh Shahjahan. Why is that? Because she stands in front of him, shielding him in spite of all his criminal activities, because this whole thing is far more sinister than what is meeting the eye. That's the truth. And she also has a pattern of doing this, Niranjan. Long back, when a 14-year-old child was gang raped and killed in West Bengal, Mamata Didi, instead of showing any kind of sympathy and concern for the child we lost and her family members, started questioning her conduct. She was doing victim shaming for a 14-year-old child. So I don't know when did we expect that she's going to behave better for adults. See, the systematic exploitation of women sexually was done under her nose inside the TMC party office. I think that is enough. At a point today, I can assure you that every single political party is standing against TMC. So that means this is not a political issue. I know the TMC wants to paint it as such, but it's not a political issue. Every single news agency, yours included, stands against the TMC on this particular issue. So it's not a one-sided conversation that we are having. We are not pretending anything, and the women are afraid. The women are afraid to speak up. As for the FIR, last time women wanted to file an FIR against TMC goons, they had to come all the way to Delhi. Supreme Court had to instruct them to file an FIR because they didn't do it otherwise. Even recently, again I will take the example of the post-poll violence in Bengal, 400 accused have been served with notices, but that's only thanks to the Supreme Court. It is no thanks to the West Bengal Police or any kind of administrative work that the government should have been doing. In fact, I think Mamata Didi needs to step down as the Chief Minister because she has let down women.
Now I'm going to go across to Anubrata Roy. I'm going to try and see if he'll also defend these trumped up charges. Anubrata Roy, how can you justify this?
I want 2 minutes of your time. I want 2 minutes of your time.
It's a full sequence of how it happened.
Okay. So we don't see people talking about Siddiq Kappan. We don't see about people talking about journalist Sam Mira Singh, who were charged with UAPA Act, which was acted by, pressed by the central government. We don't see people who were questioning the Hathras case, who were put up in jail, who were actually who were stripped naked in front of the police in a UP cell, the police cell. Where were you then? Where were you then 2 years ago?
What are you doing, sir? Are you drawing a comparison? Is this a situation again of good rape, bad rape? Because that is what you do. Why do you not address the issue at hand?
Why didn't you ask him?
Why do you not talk about Sandeshkhali? And how can you compare violence against women? How can you compare something like this? Why don't you take a stand on Sandeshkhali first and then we can discuss history and geography or whatever you want to discuss?
Shameful. It's shameful because the two-sided.
No. I'll tell you what is happening is I'll tell you. No, I got your point. Anubrata, I got your point. Anubrata, I understood your point. No, I understood. No, Anubrata's point is, 1 minute. Anubrata's point is, I'll tell you, I'll explain it to you. I understood that. Brinda, basically what Anubrata Roy is saying here, and he's primarily, his stand is against the BJP. He has every right to question the BJP. Fine. He's saying if other states, in other cases, when dubious people have been arrested, like he mentioned Siddiq Kappan, right? Okay, he was arrested, he was released, right? He's saying, why don't you talk about them?
He was released after
So he's trying to justify the arrest of Santu Pan. who was picked up on trumped-up charges.
No,
1 minute.
No, I'm
one
talking
minute.
about,
One minute. One minute. One minute.
I
1 minute. Sir,
I don't
hello.
know about Santu Pan.
Anubrata, don't give lectures. Anubrata, don't give lectures. Don't give lectures about journalists facing charges.
Not giving lectures.
Don't give lectures about journalists facing charges.
Other news houses.
I'm telling you. Okay, you want facts? I'll give you facts. I'll give you facts. Okay, Anubrata, I'll give you facts. Anubrata, you like facts? I'll give you facts. You like facts, right? You like facts? You know how many FIRs were filed against the Republic Media Network? You know how many of our employees were picked up by the police on fake trumped-up charges?
No, look.
You know how many of them were released? You know how many cases we continue to fight?
Okay,
you know how many cases are still open?
Okay.
You know how many of those cases are today called fake cases and closed?
And compare it
Stop
to
giving
the
lectures. 1 minute. Stop giving lectures. Brinda, I'm going to use Brinda. I'll come to you. 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 I'll come to you.
The number of UFP
and you like facts, right? And because you like facts, Anubrata, I know you like facts. You want facts? I'll give you more facts. I'll give you more facts. You want to go back and check how many times Mamata Banerjee government has filed FIRs against Republic Bangla? You want facts? I'll give you facts. Don't ask me for facts. Don't ask me for facts because you'll be running for cover. Brinda, shameful. Brinda, it's shameful, Brinda. Brinda, you've been on these debates before. 1 minute. My question is to Brinda Adige. Anubrata, calm down. Brinda Adige.
At the outset, let us place on record, the job of any journalist is to expose exploitation, injustice, violence that is happening to any citizen, and more so, especially to women and children who are sexually exploited, assaulted, and abused by people in power. So arresting journalists anywhere under any guise or garb is unacceptable. No journalist should be arrested for exposing the truth. That is his or her job. Now, what Mamata Banerjee has done here is exactly that, because that seems to become a trend that if anybody is exposing the powers that be who are abusing, misusing the power, they must not be exposed. If somebody exposes them, then they use the state agencies against them. Registering an FIR, and like you said, that of molestation, how come the police, who do not even take the cases that are presented by survivors of sexual abuse, have taken suo motu action in this case in West Bengal? Are they so conscientious that such a case that has come to them or not come to them, they have registered, and they're asking for 10 days custody for investigating? Don't you agree that this is sheer abuse and misuse of state agencies and the power? Why is it that the police have not taken all the women who are complaining about the TMC actually abusing and assaulting and raping the women for the last 5 years before a magistrate for a 164 statement? Everything would have been solved. Why haven't the women been taken? What is wrong? The police are not having the capabilities or the expertise to do that. Now this main culprit is missing, absconding. Do you mean to say that the police of West Bengal are unable, in this age of technology, unable to trace that fellow? And an FIR has been registered. So when an FIR has been registered, there is some matter.
Brinda, the irony, I'll tell you the irony, Brinda, this evening. Yeah, Brinda, I'll tell you the irony. The irony here, in this entire case, Sandeshkhali was a story investigated by the Republic Bangla team. Sandeshkhali was a story investigated by the Republic Bangla team. Okay? There are women survivors who are speaking out. There are people whose complaints were not even lodged of mass rape, of abduction. Right? And after 2 weeks, and Shahjahan has been missing for 40 days. Nobody knows whether he's in Bengal or Bangladesh, or whether he's gone to some other state. The state is clueless. He's a member of the Trinamool Congress. He's not just a member. He's a very senior leader in the Trinamool Congress.
The state is not clueless.
And they found Santu Pan. You just saw him reporting there. He's reporting there and they picked him up. Now look at the irony.
Exactly so.
And they're putting up trumped up charges of molestation against. No, this is such an.
That's exactly what I'm asking that person from
people are
TMC.
laughing. They think people won't see through all of this.
Against this journalist, but you do not want to look at the charges that hundreds of women are coming out on the street and have been making for the last 10 days. Your police has no clue to listen to those charges and file the FIR, and they are going around with something else and saying that there is a molestation charge. Please tell me, when you cannot even book this fellow wrestling Brijbhushan Singh for so many cases, you simply pick up a case. You want this journalist for 10 days. You want to investigate a trumped up charge for 10 days. You have asked for 3 days custody. You should be ashamed of yourself. The state agency, especially the police, should be ashamed of themselves for abusing that power.
Niranjan, I want 2 minutes.
Yes, Anubrata. Anubrata, what are you saying? What are you saying, Anubrata?
I am condemning the act. Look,
no, I want to hear him. I want to see what defense he has actually.
Look. I am openly condemning the act of arrest of Santu Pan. All right, it's a bad thing. Okay, can you do the same with the BJP government who has arrested Siddique Kappan and kept him under the bars for 28 months? Can you do the same for the college students of JNU, Jamia Millia who were booked under UAPA? 3 years ago in 2019 CA&RC protest. Can you do the
You can't compare. How are you comparing the two?
Are you
How are you
saying-
comparing it? How are you comparing it? I'll let Charu respond to you.
No, he's comparing it
I'll
to
let Charu
JNU.
respond. I'll let Charu respond to you. You've asked a question, let Charu respond.
Come in, please.
Now look, now you are doing your TRP
So
thing right now. Now you are promoting
let's put
yourself.
some facts into
Now, how
perspective
can you compare? 1 minute.
for our
Why
viewers.
don't you say
Let's
you're against
begin.
your-
What is he
There are
saying?
3 men
Yeah.
accused
You have that
in. I cannot hear anything over the din. I'll request you to allow me to speak and then you can object. I know
Yeah,
you're going to
Charu,
object to
Charu, go
everything
ahead.
I say. Right?
Go ahead,
let's
Charu,
begin
go
at
ahead.
the beginning. Now, there are 3 men accused in this entire Sandeshkhali incident. The first of them and the biggest of them and the kingpin is Sheikh Shahjahan. He's the only one who's missing, by the way. The other two, Uttam Sardar and Shibu, have not just been kicked out of TMC, they're also currently behind bars. So tell me, why is it that only Sheikh Shahjahan absconds? It's because the state government is allowing him to abscond. Why is Sheikh Jahan not
Look,
being
who
able
is-
to be
who is
found?
un-
Because
look, you
Mamata
are
Didi is
accusing-
ensuring
you are
that
accusing
she
the fact
continues
that
to shield
Sheikh
him in spite
Shahjahan
of
is in
his
Bangladesh.
many
Right.
criminal
So
activities.
who is in-
Land
who is
grabbing,
in,
drug
who is in
peddling,
the custody
sexual
of
abuse
the
of
border
women.
security police?
It
What are the
continues,
border
it goes
security
on and on.
forces are
He
doing?
used to be
What is
called the
Amit Shah is
Bahubali
doing?
of his region. He
What
was
is the
bhai.
Home Ministry doing?
He was bhai, and
So you are
that is why
telling me
Mamata Didi is
Home Ministry is
protecting him. You
bogus.
know how this
In
entire
this country,
incident
though your
started? It started when ED
politicians
went
are
with a
running
search
this
warrant.
Home Ministry.
3 officers were injured and beaten back by a mob of hundreds. Hundreds of people. What were they hiding?
What
Explain
kind of
what
logic
were
are
they
you
hiding?
giving to me?
And if Mamata Didi wants to put up a stand, the first thing she needs to do is
So
suspend
Amit
Sheikh
Shah- look, so
Shahjahan
Amit Shah
from
is bogus.
TMC
So Home
and
Ministry
then
is
talk.
bogus, right?
Because instead
Home
of
Ministry
doing
is
that,
bogus.
she's defending him in assembly, and
No,
that
no.
exposes
Just tell
her
me, Home
as
Ministry
much
is
as it
bogus.
exposes the
He-
identity.
No, it's really
incompetent.
sad. I'll tell you, it's a pattern. It's a pattern. Charu and Brinda and Anubrata, you
It's a
listen to me.
pattern,
Okay, it's a pattern.
absolutely.
It's a pattern because we have seen. I'll tell you, it's a pattern when I'll tell you in Maharashtra. I'll give you the example of what the Mahavikas Aghadi tried to do. They tried to book all our journalists, all our employees. They filed an FIR against all our employees. Some of them are 20, 21-year-olds straight out of college, right? That's what they try to do when they have
What
no
about
answers,
those
when they're
college
cornered, when they have their back to
booked
the
under
wall.
UAPA in JNU.
And let me tell you, one thing, Anubrata. Let me tell you, every time you try and do that against, I'll tell you, the only way that ends, the only way that ends for parties like Trinamool Congress is when you lose, and you will lose badly. You will lose badly. Now I want to tell you, Anubrata, Mamata Banerjee will lose this case badly when you try and fix journalists who are doing their job. You will lose badly.
What about the students who were booked under UAPA? What about those journalists who were booked under UAPA in BJP-led governments?
You come prepared for the debate. No, this debate is about Sandeshkhali. This debate is not about Siddique Kappan. This debate is not about Siddique Kappan. Nonsense.
And you are comparing a journalist trying to do his job to an anti-national who used to say Bharat tere tukde honge. Like that's the level of sense you have. It's a non-starter. Your entire
No, if you are in any doubt,
argument is a non-starter.
No.
It's hilarious, it's hilarious that
he's actually defending. He's trying to defend. What is that guy's name? I forget the guy's name. Who are you trying to defend?
About the facts I am talking. Those UAPA.
No. He's trying to defend riot accused. He's trying to defend riot accused. 1 minute. He's trying to defend riot accused of those who are accused of waging war against India. No. He's trying to defend those who are accused of waging war against India.
But
waging war against India as established by the courts of India. This is not hearsay. The courts have said that.
To condemn them. If no, then don't talk. Don't talk. Please, don't come to TV shows. Please.
We are condemning
No, no, no.
everyone.
Listen.
You
It's-
are
it's
not,
not- it's not-
hilarious. You're downright pathetic.
One
right
minute.
now. You are defending the situation.
Do you
of
want to
Sandeshkhali.
respond?
You should be ashamed
No,
of
no, I'll
it.
tell you that is a state.
To-
No, no, Anubrata, I don't.
Good Lord.
I don't blame you, Anubrata. Brinda, I don't blame Anubrata because that is the level. Anubrata, I'll tell you, Brinda, I don't blame Anubrata. That's the last defense of those who are trying to remotely even try and justify and back the Mamata Banerjee government. This is what they're down to. They have no argument left. They can't defend the arrest.
A journalist
can't defend
was
it.
I still
under
want to ask
UAPA
this
and you
man,
still can't defend those
Sir,
facts. You
there
can't
are
defend that UAPA
women
Act. You can't
citizens
talk
of
about
your
that.
state
Let alone defend. You
who
can't
have
talk about that.
complained about
Oh.
your party workers
What kind of
of having sexually abused, assaulted, and
Yeah, I'm
raped them,
condemning it.
not
I'm
once or
condemning it.
twice, but over
Okay,
5 years.
you are accusing the
so
fact
I
that,
want to ask
he
you,
is in
what
Bangladesh.
are you
So
doing,
you are
or
telling
what
me
do
Amit
you
Shah is
think
incompetent.
Mamata Banerjee must
Home
do?
Ministry is incompetent. He can't stop someone go to Bangladesh illegally. So you are telling me Amit Shah is incompetent. Home Ministry is incompetent. Get him, put him under bars.
I don't really know what you are trying to say. You're absolving yourself
saying?
of addressing the issue
No, I
in
don't know
your
what you're
state
saying.
of
You're not
women who
making
have been
sense. I hope you
abused.
realize that.
Why are
Yeah,
you
I'm
absolving
condemning
yourself?
it. Okay, I'm condemning it. Can you condemn you the same thing about those about your BJP netas who have been also charged with the same acts in other BJP-led states? Can you do that, sir?
Absolutely. If you're asking me, sir,
I don't know what you're trying to say. We are condemning
Okay,
every
now you are
crime against
just
women
pretending the
unilaterally.
fact that nothing
There is
has
no
happened.
two ways about it.
The women
We
There is a
stand
Hindi
against
WhatsApp
crime of all
Changasi,
sorts, but you don't do that.
Bengali.
And what do you mean you're condemning it? You're comparing it to other incidents. Other
I am
incidents of
look,
terrorism.
I am making
A
my
reporter
point that I
doing
am
his work
condemning
is
this
equivalent
arrest
to a
and the
terrorist.
things
I
that
don't know what
happened
you're
in
trying to
Sandeshkhali.
say.
That's
And
all.
I think it
Can
will
you
do
do
you
the
well
same
to
for
not
other
speak anymore
other
because you're
BJP-led
digging
states
your own
who have
grave
been
right now
doing
on
the same
national
thing
television.
2014
You're on the
or
same
something?
news channel whose reporter you have arrested and put behind bars. I hope you realize that.
Yeah, I'm condemning it. I'm on camera. I'm condemning it. But you can you do the same? I'm just asking. Can you do the
Okay,
same?
and then can you also say that what has happened to these women needs to be investigated and Mamta Didi should
Yeah, it
stop
should be
defending the
investigated. Yes,
criminals
I'm
in assembly and giving them a clean
we are
check
all open
without
to that.
investigation?
I'm
Say
condemning
that
it.
also.
Okay. So you can't
Pin
you
the
can't
blame
catch
where
a
it
guy
lies.
who has been to Bangladesh illegally.
Pin the blame where it
Okay,
lies.
and
Do
the
you
Home
not
Ministry.
remember
So you
Mamta
are
Didi
telling me Home
speaking in
Ministry is
assembly,
run by Mamata Banerjee.
giving a clean check without
So BBSM
investigation?
is controlled by Mamata Banerjee.
Who does that? Women or otherwise? Leave gender out of this.
Oh my God.
These
You're
women
diverting
have
the
been
issue.
threatened
Joke
with dire
here.
consequences.
You're not
to their
addressing
families.
the sensitive,
Police has
serious
been going
issue
around their homes
of
in the
women
day and
who have
night, knocking on the
complained
doors
against
and
the
saying,
TMC,
look out for
the
your
political
husband and your
party
children.
workers.
Otherwise, keep
Can we
quiet.
come back to the
That's the
issue?
kind of threats they're still living
If
under.
they have the guts to do that,
I don't
then
know
catch him.
where is this debate going? Where's this debate going? I want to know
No, Niranjan,
if you
I
can
think this man is going
promise
all over
and
the world
say
instead
that
of
the
staying on
women
the topic.
of
And I
your
don't even
state
think he understands the
of
gravity of the
Sandeshkhali
situation.
who have gone through abuse and rape by the TMC
Yeah,
political
I'll
workers
tell you.
over the
I'm
last
ending the
5
debate.
years
I'm ending the
will
debate.
be given protection.
I'll tell you.
FIR will be
He's
I'm
upsetting
just
me.
appalled.
He's
I'm just
upsetting
appalled,
me,
Brinda and
Niranjan.
Charu.
He has no
And they
sensitivity
will
or
be-
understanding of
I'm
the
just.
situation.
No, I'm just. No, I'll tell you, across the country, from even from Kolkata, there were protests in Kolkata, there were protests in Delhi, there were protests in Bengaluru, there were protests in Kalaburagi in Karnataka, there were protests in Jammu today. And the only party, or the only few, and I'm sure even within the Trinamool Congress, there are many who feel that what happened with Santu Pan was wrong, and they believe it's wrong, but they can't speak out because they may fear for their lives. I understand that, but the manner in which he was arrested, I don't think there's doubt in anybody's mind on what Mamata Banerjee is trying to do. Why is she so scared, Brinda? Why do you think she's so scared? Why do you think she's so scared of the media? You know how many FIRs they filed against the Republic Bangla team since Republic Bangla launched in 2021? We continue to fight those cases in court. She's afraid, she's scared of Republic Bangla.
I think she's scared of all the truth that is going to come out. And she's also scared about all kinds of cases that might also get trumped up. But at the end of the day, I want to say that the Sandeshkhali women are the worst sufferers. They have come out. Do you know how difficult it is for a woman to come out onto the streets and say that she has been raped and abused for the last 5 years? Please understand, if you cannot extend that dignity to her, then what are you talking about empowerment of women and respect to women? I'm asking you, sir. if you are supporting your state. And I'm asking Madam Mamata Banerjee, are you really concerned and worried about the citizens in your state? These are women who have come out and are talking about the abuse and rape that your party workers have inflicted on them. They had not been able to talk for 5 years. They've come out today. Can you imagine what they are going through with their families? And you do not have a word of assurance to tell them that you are now safe, cases will be registered, and that Sheikh fellow will be arrested and put behind bars, and he will be suspended from the party. That is all is being asked. That is your job and duty as the Chief Minister of West Bengal. How difficult is that?
Yeah, and
No.
the irony in this is that the BJP and the left and even the Congress party are protesting, asking for answers on Sandeshkhali. Even the Congress and the left are asking for answers in Sandeshkhali. And Mamata Banerjee is extremely rattled. Charu Pragya, where is this going to end?
It's going to end when we get justice for all these women, Niranjan, because I promise you, on behalf of my party, we are not going to sit still till justice is reached. We will make sure. Suvendu Dada has reached Sandeshkhali today. You saw the kind of crowds that greeted him upon his arrival. NCW Chief Rekha Ji has been there. We are going to make sure this fight will continue till every single woman can turn around and say, we feel safe finally.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us on the debate. We at Republic Media Network will continue to fight back. We will continue to fight the Mamata Banerjee government and ensure that we report on Sandeshkhali, no matter how hard she tries to block us, intimidate us, and arrest our reporters for reporting the truth about Sandeshkhali. Our coverage of Sandeshkhali continues. We are sending more crews into Sandeshkhali. Let's see what Mamata Banerjee can now do. Thank you for watching.